Hello everybody and welcome to MITO Japan. This is the B.LEAGUE All-Star Game 2023. It's the Rising Stars taking on Asian All-Stars. The B.LEAGUE Rising Stars are going to put out a good effort today, as will the B.LEAGUE Asia All-Stars. And it's all excitement for this competition here in MITO. And again, we've already had a great start to this competition as we look at the local broadcasters. We just watched the G-Shock Skills Challenge. We watched the three-point shooting contest, and we also watched the dunking contest. And, well, it should not have been a shock to anybody in the G-Shock Challenge that Yuki Kawamura won it, although he was perfect. Yeah, he beat some really good competition to win that. Asahi Tajima, the defending champion, Yuki Togashi, Kiefer Ravena, Haruki Sudo, Atsunobu Hirao, Yuma Fuji. Anyway, as you look at the schedule of events taking place, also have the B.LEAGUE Under-18 All-Star Game. That'll be tomorrow, along with the B.LEAGUE All-Star Game. So our focus right now is on this Rising Stars game, and you know, these are the players that you're going to be watching a long time moving forward. Exciting times. We'll talk about, again, real quickly, in what we just saw, Saito winning the three-point shooting contest. Things were not going well for him, but he caught fire at just the right time and came out and won it. So Takumi Saito, congratulations to him. And also Ko Flippin winning the dunking contest, beating Max Histaki and the defending champion, or the champion from 2020, Sabeth Sai. So you look at the members of these two teams, the Asia All-Stars, comprised of Jai Min Yang, Brandon Jawato, Kiefer Ravena, Kobe Paris, Gregory Slaughter, Weijia Wong, 30 Ravena, Bobby Ray Parks Jr., Matthew Wright, Gilbeam Chion, Roosevelt Adams, and Jordan Heading. And for the Rising Stars on the right, Taiki Okada, Takuma Sato, Soichiro Inoue, Tensho Sugimoto, Daichi Kuzahara, Kai Taves, Elliot Donnelly, Ko Flippin, Alan Hachimura, Hirotaka Yoshi, Keisuke Masuda, Yudai Nishida, Takumi Saito, again, who we just watched win the three-point shooting contest, Koya Kawamata, and Ryo Terashima. So excitement abounds. It's nice to have this event during the season as we bring in 2023. It's a big year in basketball, of course, in the B.LEAGUE. This competition just keeps getting better and better, and we're excited to bring you the action. Also, you know, Japan, one of the host nations for the FIBA Basketball World Cup, which will be staged later this year. Games will also be in Jakarta, Indonesia, as well as Manila, the Philippines. And, you know, you see some of the players that are competing in these events, and they will certainly be vying for spots in their national teams, especially the Japanese players. So, I'm sure head coach Tom Hovass will be monitoring events and hoping that, more important than anything, everybody stays healthy, and also that these players can come out and put on a show for these great fans in the B.LEAGUE who really make this entire event what it is. I mean, these the fans, they show up every week and just create a great ambiance, a great atmosphere, and without them, the basketball is nothing. So it's all synergy, it's all working together, the players, the fans, the organization, everything works together, and it's great having these Filipino players show up like Ravena, and of course Bobby Ray Parks Jr., who we just saw. Ko Flippin, again, one of the outstanding talents on the rise. It's great to see him out here tonight. And how about that man right there? Well, we just talked about him winning the G-Shock Challenge. Kawamura, arguably the biggest young star who is in the Japan national team setup. So It's wonderful seeing him come out and get it done. And how about Saito? And again, we're going to see him play in this game for the Rising Stars. He had an awful start in the three-point shooting contest. I mean, it couldn't have been any worse. He looked dead and buried, and then he resurrected his hopes with those three-pointers from the rack, from the top of the key. That's where he really gets it done in the games anyway, and he finished strong. He made all of his shots at the end to win it. I don't know. That was an unbelievable. That for me was the performance of the contest, the way that he came back. And then, of course, co-flipping. I had a sneaking suspicion that he was going to come out and win this just because of not only his athleticism, his ability, but his creativity. And, of course, he was a little bit shorter than his opponents. So congratulations to him. Congratulations to everybody who took part in those early, those contests, the appetizer for this game, which I think is going to get everybody off their seats. Because let's face it, the All-Star Game, it's all about entertainment, and it's about the players coming out and having a good time, and the fans, I think they are going to be treated. If you have a fan that shows up tonight that's never watched a basketball game, they are going to see some high-flying theatrics, some three-pointers, some behind-the-back passes, some dribbling between the legs, some no-look passes, some lobs, some jams, you name it. This is a game, I'm guessing, where the coaches, their responsibility probably ends almost after putting the players out on the court and just letting them do their thing. I could be wrong, but that is what I suspect. And this is also a game where the referees are not going to be too stressed out. They're going to come out and call the game. Yes, but it's all about entertainment. So looking forward to it. And I guess it probably, in a sense, does mean a little bit more for the Rising Stars because they're trying to come out and make a good impression. They want to make sure that everybody sees the best of them when they come out as they look to cement their spots in Japanese B.LEAGUE hoops. So big game for the fans, big game for the robots, of course, being here in MITO. Big game for the cheerleaders, big games for the commentators at the game watching it, for me here and for you there. So it's all about having fun today. So it's the All-Star Weekend 2023. We're going to have this one, and then we're going to have the main All-Star Game tomorrow. The lights have been lowered. The drums have been beaten, and we are getting ready to meet the participants, the players, the guys that are going to be putting on the show. And while I'll let you absorb the scenes and the atmosphere, and it is a fun place to be right here, folks. As we look at the All-Stars, the Rising Stars, those flags, it's all about presentation, and the presentation is sensational. The flames, because we're going to have some red, hot, on-fire shooters. And get down to business a little bit. Also, just remind everybody the Chiba Jets flying high in the East District, 25-4. Alvark Tokyo, 23-6. Gunma Crane Thunders in third, 16-11. Akita Happy Net, 14-15 in fourth place. And Utsunomiya Breck struggling along, a bit of a surprise, I think, for a lot of people at 13-16. Central District, Central Division, Kawasaki Brave Thunders and Yokohama the Corsairs, both up at the top at 17-12, first and second place. Shinshu at 15-14 in third, and Sanin Neo Phoenix 13-16. SR Shibuya in fifth. And then in the West, it's Hiroshima, Shimane, Ryukyu Golden Kings, Nagoya Diamond Dolphins, and FE Nagoya in positions 1 through 5. So the player introductions, and Kobe Paris there raising his hands from Altieri Chiba. Jordan Heading from Nagasaki. So that was Matthew Wright. Funny, we thought Jordan Heading was going to be wearing number 15, but he's wearing number 7. And Brandon Jawato, the Indonesia international, we saw him play at the FIBA Asia Cup, and he's been starring in the B-League now for some time. So Jaimin Yang, Gregory Slaughter, number 20. So Roosevelt Adams. So there's 30 Ravena. Jaimin Yang and Wei Jia Wang. So Kiefer Ravena is the one wearing number 15. Indeed. Bobby Ray Parks, number 22. Oh, that's a little bit too much smoke in the face. Well, he's going to be smoking hot tonight. So that is your starting 5.
And next, please welcome B.LEAGUE Rising Stars.
And now we're going to get a look at the Rising Stars. Ryo Terashima, who needs no introduction, but for Hiroshima Dragonflies, bright talent. And also coming out, Elliot Donley from Osaka, Avesa. Co-flipping. Hard to believe Co-Flippin's got enough energy after that dunking contest. But I would go ahead and lay down a prediction. We're going to see another dunk from him in this game. Taiki Okada from Sendai 89ers. Tensho Sugimoto from Niigata Albirex. Keisuke Masuda. Kawasaki Brave Thunder fans will be excited to watch him play. And the three-point, there you go, Saito. Takuma Sato from Chiba Jets. Alan Hachimura, if that name sounds familiar, well, I think you know why. Hachi Kuzuhara there from the Fighting Eagles Nagoya. And number 75, Soichiro Inoue from Sunrockers Shibuya. It was fun watching all of the reactions from those players during the different contests. So the starting five for the Rising Stars: Takumi Saito, lights out. That's right, just won the three-point shooting contest. Not to be confused with Takuma Sato, I might add. Kai Taves. Oh, yes. Here's a man for the moment. You know he's going to have a few moves. The razzle and the dazzle. Hirotaki Yoshi. Talk about another youngster coming up in the Japan national team setup. And how about another Japan international, Yudai Nishida? So, hey, how about some shaking and baking there from number 99, Koya Kawamata? So we really have the makings for a good, fun game today. I don't know who I would pick to win this one. And also the introduction of the head coaches for today's game. And now we're going to have a little bit of a pregame photo. So it's interesting, the coaches of the actual All-Star game also coaching these games. Noro Sasa from Utsunomiya Brex. He'll be coaching the B.LEAGUE Whites tomorrow. And Coach Okatani of Ryukyu Golden Kings will be in charge of the B.LEAGUE Black. But right now, it's all about Rising Stars and also about B.LEAGUE Asia All-Stars. And the referees. Well, they like to do these games. They work hard all year, and they get to come out now and enjoy the All-Star festivities themselves. So Rising Stars against the B.LEAGUE Asia All-Stars. And maybe you would say the B.LEAGUE All-Stars, the B.LEAGUE Asia All-Stars would have the advantage. But you never know. The Rising Stars, you got some serious talent in that team, as we've already seen during the introductions. And again, getting a look at from the Rising Stars. Soichiro Inoue, 2.01 meters in height, to power forward, and then 30 Ravena from the B.LEAGUE Asia All-Stars. Filipino international. A lot of reasons for Filipino basketball fans to be watching this game. And two of those reasons are the Ravena brothers, but also Parks. Right. So we're about ready to get things going here. And in case you're wondering, who the guy is with the colored hair. That's Koya Kawamata, number 99. He plays for the Rising Stars. So again, the starting fives for the Rising Stars. You've got Nishida, you've got Kawamata, Yoshi, and Saito rather, and Kai Taves. The Ravenna Brothers, Parks, Weijia Wang, also out there for the B.LEAGUE All-Stars. Not to mention Yang. So the B.LEAGUE All-Stars winning the opening tip, folks. We're underway here, MITO, and it is the Asia Rising All-Star game here, taking off in front of you. So the first miss of the game by Yang. Now the Rising Stars. They pass it around. So Nishida missing from deep. Now Bobby Ray Parks, never met a three-pointer he didn't like. He's probably thinking, I could have won that three-point shooting contest. They should have let me in there. And he comes right out and nails it. So missing is Saito. Ravenna with the bounce pass, and missing with the reverse. That was Wang, and then going to the other end, Kawamata. Nice pass, nice finish. Third year Ravenna left wide open in the corner. Kai Taves whips it to the corner. Now he's got it back. He's left open, so he lets it fly. The three-pointer is good for Kai Taves. Interesting to see if he ends up being in that Japan national team for the World Cup. Probably be a lot of competition for that spot, but who knows? Ravenna tried to lob it over to Wang, and in the end, Wang gets the three-pointer. So 2 threes for the B.LEAGUE Asia All-Stars so far, and then quickly to the other end, Yoshi. Keeper Ravenna missing it from a long way out. Bounce pass. Oh, looked like the shot might have been blocked from Saito's attempt. And Parks rebounds. Quick outlet pass. Pulling up on the break. You can count that, folks. Count it. The three. It's 3 3-pointers for the B.LEAGUE Asia All-Stars. Yoshi rattles out. And there is the putback, Kawamata. So it's Yang, Wang, and Parks all with 3-pointers at this end of the floor. Another 3? Yes, it is indeed. They are raining 3-pointers. So Yang, his second. And now the ball goes out of bounds. And we've got some substitutions already. I'm not sure how many timeouts we'll end up seeing today. We'll just see wholesale substitutions.
そしてライジングオールスターズのゼロ両広島一方ノーバテプロテイン佐藤拓磨の23八村アキの75井上総一郎
Slaughter has it, hands it off, and that miss from Paris. Interesting to see Hachimura out there, see what he does today. Well, it was a high arcing shot from Wright, Matthew Wright. A little bit long off the back of the iron. And the three-pointer, that was a good-looking shot from Sato. Japan International, Takuma Sato. Jordan Heading travels. I would not say the stress level is at an all-time high for the coaches of these teams. In fact, I think it's probably a nice break for them as it is for anyone. Here's Hachimura. Jordan Heading, and it's heading for the basket! Well, this is a team that is not short of making three-pointers today, folks. They have been knocking them in one right after the other, all of their points coming from deep. And meanwhile, the Rising Stars more than happy to just go in and take what's given to them. Terashima, but Slaughter goes down. Gregory Slaughter. Behind the back pass over to Hachimura. Here's another three attempt. Oh, thought we were going to see a pass there. Flippin can dunk it, and he can shoot it, but not on that occasion. It doesn't drop for him. Slaughter. That three ball is also off target, and right now, B.League, other than the one deuce, it's all about three-point range. Here's another one. Must be trying to set a record from three-point range. And Slaughter does what Slaughter does. Offensive rebound and putback. And how about that? That's what we want to see. A little bit of elevation from Ko. Let me get above the rim, flipping. And another three-pointer from the, or another jump shot rather, from the All-Stars. Hachimura with his three cuts it to within 2 points. Who do you think wins between him and Rui? Wholesale substitutions again. Now that's a nice little finish. So Wright with the right stuff. Step back from Ennui, and again, Wright with the rebound. Quickly, nobody gets back on D. And the flush from Heading. Yes, indeed, folks, he can get up. It's all in the hair. Anyway. And Wright playing keep away. This is Wright. It's like what you do to your little brother. You just kind of keep it away from him. Matthew Wright goes out. Flippin sits down. And again, More substitutions. 7-point lead for the B.LEAGUE Asia All-Stars, who have made a living from three-point range tonight. Here's another attempt, and another one goes right in. So Brandon Jawato. And tickling the twine from three-point range was Taiki Okada. Oh my goodness. That's a good-looking stroke right there from Adams. Make that Roosevelt Adams. And here he is getting the steal. Uh-oh. A little bit of a dunking contest, but he doesn't pull it off. Now he's got to hear it from his teammates. The Kagawa 5 Arrows high flyer wanted to put on a little exhibition, but didn't pull it off. So that ball's stolen. You wonder if Sasa might call a timeout and say, hey guys, come on. We need to make this a little bit closer. 10-point game, 34 seconds remaining in the first quarter. It doesn't look like there's too much concern at this point. Hey, the dunk. Right down Broadway by Wong. 12 points, the advantage. So let's see if the Rising Stars can get one more basket here before they head over to the bench for the changeover. And nope. And that is, no, there's just enough time here. Oh. Oh, nice attempt. Kiefer Ravena saw the score, 34-22. And the B.LEAGUE Asia All-Stars well on their way to passing the century mark, folks. Well, Wong and Heading leading the way in scoring 5 points apiece, as well as Wright. He has 5. Slaughter has 4. And Yang, a team high, in fact, a game high 6 points for the B.LEAGUE Asia All-Stars. Kawamata, 4 points for the B.LEAGUE Rising Stars. Kai Taves, Takuma Sato, Hachimura, and Okada, all with 3-pointers.
コートサイドに来ています。佐々木クリスです。レイ・パークスジュニア選手お迎えしています。すごく楽しんで声をたくさん出しているようなので、まずはお話を伺っていきたいと思います。Looks like you've been very vocal out there. You're having lots of fun out there.
Definitely having a lot of fun right now. It feels great to play with my brothers and just see so much talent on the floor. It's a great privilege to represent the B-League like this.
Seems like you were actually trash talking to the other, Japan team.
Actually, I was trash talking my teammate.
まあ本当にここまではこのお祝いモードを楽しんでいて、チームメイトたちと一緒に、この、雰囲気を楽しもうと思っています。僕がねトラッシュトークもしてましたよねって言ったら、いやいやチームメイトとトラッシュトークしてたんだよっていうふうに言ってましたね。スリーポイントもたくさん決めているここまでの、アジアチーム、この後の意気込みについても聞いてみましょう。You guys are knocking down a lot of three-pointers. Is that the game plan?
Well, we have a lot of shooters on the team, so we just want everybody to score and play freely and take the shots as given. So right now it seems like 3-pointers we're making them right now, the 3.
うちにはねたくさんのシューターがいます。ここまではすごく好調で入っていますし、この、好調さがね持続していけばこのまま、こういった展開でも、やっていけるんじゃないかなというふうに思ってますよということでした。というわけでレイパークスジュニアさんお越しいただきました。放送席永田さんお返しします。
Well, that was funny. He Suzuki, the B.LEAGUE analyst, saying, "Hey, trash talking some of the rising stars," and Bobby Ray Parks laughed. Said, "No, he's trash talking his own teammates." Anyway, take what's given, and the three-pointer is given there, and coming right out and stroking it from downtown. The three-pointer for the Rising Stars. That was Masuda who hit that three, and now Brandon Jawato has an answer at the other end. Mario Sasa seems to be enjoying himself over there on the bench as the coach of this team. Oh, a little bit of rim protection right at the end, but otherwise it was Matador defense. And the basket, an easy one for number 25, Kazuhara. Heading. Keeps it heading in the right direction, 39-30. Full meter behind the arc. Oh, talk about shooting threes. So that last one was made by Okada. And that attempt by 30 Ravena clanged off the rim. And well, it was a good-looking shot from Masuda, but he missed everything. Had a nice rotation. And getting it down low and dunking it. Wong's having himself quite a game tonight. And we've got our first substitution here in the second quarter. Well, I don't think there's any player having more fun than Bobby Ray Parks. Judging from his comments and the way he's acting out on the court right now. Oh, making that one, and then Kai Taves turning around and looking at the B.LEAGUE All-Star bench. Sometimes you don't need the trash talk. You just got to have the look, and he had the look. Slaughter. Try. He's the one guy that's not knocking down the threes. And now Bobby Ray Parks gets up and gets another rebound and puts it up. That looks good, and it is. 3 bites at the cherry for the B.LEAGUE Asia All-Star team, and they finally got one to go. Oh, yeah. Oh! Thought we were going to have the dunk, and in the end, embarrassment is saved by Yoshi, who was able to put it up and score. Got to start wearing those ankle weights when he trains. Nice putback by Matthew Wright. He's always got the right stuff. Yoshi, and he says, "Get out of my way. I'm going to show you who can dunk the basketball." He could not allow himself to leave the court in the first half without dunking it after his miss. Three-pointer. Kobe Paris. And going down for the flush. Nice play by Nishida. And Bobby Ray Parks this time misses again. So we got a timeout. That's an unusual occurrence in the All-Star game. 4:54 remaining, 51-42 in favor of the B.LEAGUE Asia All-Stars. And it's clap time. So I need to correct myself. It was Chris Sasaki who gave the interview of Bobby Ray Parks, the B.LEAGUE official analyst. So I'm guessing we're going to hear from him again today. He has certainly decked out. So the action returns. And the alley-oop missing. Now chance again, the lob! Oh! Yoshi not able to get it to drop. And then quickly at the other end, and there is the high-flying putback attempt from Adams, and he doesn't get it to go either. So under 4 minutes remaining. Three-pointer, Kai Taves. Ball batted out and ends up with the Rising Stars again. They launch a three, a long way out. Bounce pass, take an easy one, take it. They're giving it to you, Kawamata. And he does it, Kawamata. So back to a 10-point game. And now some substitutions again. So new 5 comes out for the Rising Stars. Here the final 3:34, and some more subs as well for the B.LEAGUE. For the B.LEAGUE Asia All-Stars. Well, this game's about what I expected. It's all about entertainment behind the back there from 30 Ravena. And the three-point shot is good. They keep pouring in the threes. That was Wong, who's having himself a game. Chuato, bounce pass. Old school. And Ravena, Kiefer Ravena, gets it to go. Well, a little bit of a deficit now here for this. Oh, that was not pretty. And the alley-oop pass goes out of bounds, and the fans are wondering, what is it that we're watching right now? I guess with the B-League All-Star, Asia All-Stars, you got to expect they're just going to showboat up 15 points. But for the Rising Stars, they need to start chipping away here a little bit. Alley-oop! Oh, co-flipping. That was a good attempt. Even, I'll give him an A. Oh, look at this! Well, that was a good attempt. Jawato. We're seeing the attempts, but we haven't seen him pull it off yet. Now the three-point shot. And it's been a nightmarish finish to the first half for the Rising Stars. Oh, goodness me. 30 Ravena showing some hops. 30 Ravena. They're rattling in the three-pointer. That was desperately needed. So now another one. And Adams can't get it to drop. It was Sato that had that three. He's had a couple today. Here's Ko flipping. Get out of my way! Hello! And Ko, I'm the slam dunk champion for this season. What's going on? They're trying to get the bounce assist. And look at that. The opportunistic Kiefer Ravena steals it. Oh, and now, what is... And Wang misses the dunk. But they get it back. And Adams goes up and gets it. Oh, no, 30 Ravena again. Excuse me. What am I talking about? Well, that's been kind of a revelation seeing him get up like he has. Here's 30 Ravena again. Offensive rebound. Shares the basketball. 14-point advantage for the B-League All-Stars. And 30 Ravena again gets it to go. So the lead is now 17 points. Kiefer Ravena takes it up to a 20-point advantage. Co-flipping again. Oh! Adams. Oh! He misses. Well, we've definitely seen some misses in this first half. .1 seconds to go, and a lot of work to do for the B-League Rising Stars, who have missed a lot of opportunities, but so have the B-League Asia All-Stars. Here it is right at the end, the final seconds ticking off the clock. Kiefer Ravena, a little step back, and he misses. So, well, not anything you want to write home about in terms of execution. And a lot of misses, but nevertheless, some good plays to watch and talk about. 69-49. B-League Asia All-Stars on top of B-League Rising Stars at halftime. Perrin Buford checking out the action. So here's a look back at the G-Shock Skills Challenge. He will be faster going through the cones, I think. Nope, I'm wrong. He's not.
You got to get this inside. Now he's in trouble.
This is Kiefer Ravena.
Yeah, he's in trouble.
So you go all the way through the cones, then you have to make the pass, and then you got to hit the free throw. You do it again, you hit the three-pointer.
Don't write him off yet. Don't write him off. Nail it.
And And right now,
There's a
still the man to beat is Yuki Kawamura.
So that was Kiefer Ravena.
Shot has tripped up 3 of the 4 participants so far.
And we
Oh,
also
was he
had the
not
three-point
from-
shooting contest.
I thought it was from down under.
And his fellow Filipino Jordan Heading,
Or at least that's his accent sounds like that to me. Here he is.
That's right. Here he goes.
about the
Our first
left-hander.
contestant.
There's something about the left-handers that always look better.
so Jordan
Even when they
Heading,
miss it, it looks good. Look at that. Okay, he gets one of them.
Jordan Heading got it
He
going.
wants the money ball, and he doesn't get it.
This is 1 point.
This is where he got hot from the wing.
Heat up now. Oh yeah, he likes the wing clearly.
And it looked like he might have a chance to win it,
Oh, he needs the money ball.
but he needed that money ball. And here was Jordan Heading again from the top.
And once he did,
He definitely got it going, and it looked like he had a chance, but the money ball was not kind to Jordan Heading.
It looked like he shot the money ball first.
Right. Supposed to be
Then from the wing again, he got it going, hit the first 2, but he needed that one. That kind of snapped his rhythm, and finally did get the money ball. He was at
He's definitely
13.
going to be in the reckoning. I
He
think
needed to be
if
perfect
he
here.
makes a couple here. Yep. Oh yeah, he's in it.
And
He's got a chance.
he ended up getting up to 16. That was a nice
Shot
effort
the
from
money
Jordan
ball,
Heading.
The penultimate shot. I think he'll be happy.
So, of course, Saito won the three-point shooting contest, and that was that. So, anyway, we'll be right back, folks. Enjoy the break.
Hey guys, welcome to a brand new season of B.LEAGUE action and a brand new episode of Meet B.LEAGUE. I'm your host, Chris Sasaki. Today, we take a deep dive into what Serdi and Dwight are doing on the court to help their teams. Alright, now let's move on to Serdi Lavina, and he's given a much bigger role on the new Cyan Neo Phoenix offensive system. He's distributing at a much higher rate, and it shows on the box score as assists. And he is asked to do lots of pick and rolls or playmaking action at the top of the key. Right here, you see Serdi making his move to the top of the key. His defender is Dwight Ramos, but these two are actually going to switch and try to deny Serdi from catching the ball. Right here, Hokkaido is actually successful. Serdi was not able to receive the ball here. Usually in this season's system, he would like to receive the ball and go into a half-court set from there. But when he saw he was denied, he made another read. Right here, he still moves continuously towards the man that's holding the ball. They try to go into a dribble handoff. But when you look at this defender, he is still in a hard denial, which makes it much more difficult to do a handoff on the outside hand. Usually in this situation, a guard or a point guard feels responsible to receive the ball so much, they tend to stop. But right here, Serdi actually sees a gap in front of him and makes a perfect read. Other than stopping here and try to receive the ball at the wing, Serdi keeps going. If he would have stopped, it would have killed the flow of the offense. And this is a perfect bounce pass where the defense can't reach. There's a 2-on-1 situation. This defense can't rotate down because this is one of the best shooter in Japan. Serdi reads the situation very well, gives the defense a shot fake, passes the ball to the point guard in a dunker spot, easy finish. Serdi was able to respond to what the defense was giving him, making the correct read, and he's playing very well and a much better decision maker this season. One king to another, and this one is just 21 years old, Yuki Kawamura from Yokohama B Corsairs. He is playing at an MVP level, scoring 32 points and dishing out 13 assists in December 3rd, just to renew his career high points the next day, scoring 34. Whoa, and he is our featured player in our next analysis segment. All right, looking back to the amazing game winner Yuki Kawamura had. He's controlling the ball right here. Check the game clock, it's 7.9 and the score is 72-70. Yokohama B Corsairs down by 2. As he brings the ball up, he is matched up by Ikaruga, one of Japan's most tough defender. Right here, Ikaruga turns his head, checks out that his teammate Endo is here. So if Kawamura were to push the ball and try to drive, in Ikaruga's mind, he has a help defender. Kawamura also surveys the floor, looking for any kind of opportunities that he can score. He brings up the ball, crosses the half-court line. As you can see, Endo is more concerned about Kawamura more than his man. As Yuki Kawamura pushed forward, you can see there's Jackson trailing the play. There's still 4.7 seconds, leaving some room for a ball screen or a pick and roll action to create some kind of shot. Right here, Ikaruga again turns his head, checks that Scott is also in a good help position. Kawamura sees for a split second that Ikaruga turns his head. His momentum shifts from right with a little hop straight into a crossover, shaking off Ikaruga. Clock is winded down to 3.3 seconds. What amazed me the most is what's going to happen after this. He is not shooting an ordinary jump shot or a pull-up three-pointer. Now what do I mean by he's not shooting an ordinary jump shot? After he goes by Ikaruga, he takes 2 running steps with his left foot, then right foot, planted right here. With a running step, he created more space and separation off of Ikaruga, a much taller defender than Yuki Kawamura is. And also Scott, with the clock running down, he's running fast towards Kawamura, kicking the floor, leaping with his right foot. He shoots an unorthodox right hand running jump shot. Why I say this is an unorthodox shot is because when you take a step left to right, usually even when you're shooting a layup, a left-handed shot is more ideal. It's vice versa right here. That makes it even more amazing that he shot this tough shot with a great contest by Josh Scott. Just amazing. That's a wrap for this December's episode. I wish you all happy holidays, happy new year, and see you again soon. Bye.
Well, as we look at the highlights of the first half here in MITO of the Rising Stars taking on the B.LEAGUE All-Stars. It's been all B.LEAGUE All-Stars leading at 69-49. getting a glimpse at some of the athleticism, the skill, the talent of a lot of these players who, you know, instead of playing in that structured game that we always see in the B-League, much more structured, this is a lot less structure and a lot more individual theatrics. Co-flipping, going in for the big dunk. And then 30 Ravena. Well, I think he can certainly aspire to be in the dunking contest sooner rather than later. You can see the numbers for both of these teams. The three-point shot was big time for B-League All-Stars. The Asia All-Stars hitting 15 of 33 at a 45.5% clip. And meanwhile, 6 less threes made for the B-League Rising Stars. So I guess it's unlikely, as we see Ryan Rossiter there in the crowd, get down to take a photo with a fan. Also, Perrin Buford was up there. It's unlikely that we'll see the comeback, but you never know. It really depends how much the Rising Stars want to go out and play some defense. Try to toughen things up. But definitely the offense has been provided by the B-League Asia All-Stars, and I thought that might be the case before. Certainly, you look at the leading scorers in their team, and it's guys that you would expect to come out and to pour in the points. So 10 for Wang, 8 for Heading, 7 for 30 Ravena. And again, the overall numbers favor the B-League Asia All-Stars. This was one of those moments that Yoshi will want to forget. He's hearing it from his teammates, I'm sure, but then he makes amends by going down and dunking it. I thought he was very impressive playing for Japan at the Asia Cup, FIBA Asia Cup this past summer in Jakarta. Right young talent. And there's some of the veterans looking on from the bench, and we'll be seeing them in action tomorrow. Ryan Rossiter will play for the black members, for the black team rather, and the Perrin Buford, who is wearing the sunglasses, will be playing for the whites. Also, you see Josh Scott there. He'll play with Perrin Buford for the white team.
Asia's too low.
さあ皆さん、今一度大きな拍手で選手を迎えましょう。B.LEAGUE Asia Rising All-Star Game.
Fast.
Third quarter. B.LEAGUE Asia All-Stars.
So second half action underway. The B-League Asia All-Stars on top by 20 and starting with possession. Thought about launching it, but Yang does not. Instead, he passes it. Now the pass into the corner. And the three-pointer by Sugimoto closes the gap to 17. Bobby Ray Parks missing from right near the sidelines. Excuse me, that was Joado. Excuse me, that was Heading that missed that three, and now another basket, and suddenly it's a 14-point game. Back-to-back threes. Here's Heading. Cheon tries the over-the-shoulder pass. And coming, well, now I think we've seen everything. That was Masuda missing the layup. The ball just kind of flew out of his hands. Bobby Ray Parks, everybody asking for the unsportsmanlike foul. I dare say we're not going to get that in this game. It would have to be something awful. That three by Jowato off target, so another chance. And catching it to finish it, Sugimoto, or excuse me, finally, a basket here for the B.LEAGUE Asia All-Stars, Slaughter. Where he's been doing most of his damage right around the basket. Slaughter again takes it down low. So to stay at this end. You can count that. Yang has been getting it done. And you could hear a dang from the Rising Stars bench. Oh boy, this is a long way out. That would have got the crowd on his feet if he'd made that. But here's the steal. And nice play by Sugimoto. Uh-oh, it's go time for Jowato. You can see, give and go, no. Slaughter takes it into the paint, follows up the miss, and again.
Well, right, number 3, first Washington team, second. Cinch the court, Asia versus number 7, Matthew Wright, number 15. Keeper Ravena, number 12, Ron Frazier, number
Kobe Paris coming back in, Matthew Wright. Adams, and also a whole new 5 for the Rising Stars.
Two shots.
So Gregory Slaughter with a couple of free throws. He's probably not the quickest out there, but he's definitely one of the biggest. Just the 2 free throws, and the replacement is Wang. So So trying to find a way back into the game. They cut it down to 14. Here's Hachimura. Now back outside, and a three-pointer not there for Nishida. Or was it tapped in, or was it the three-pointer? I think it was Nishida. Adams. So the chances there for the comeback is down to 14. And Nishida again. Can't celebrate too much. Got to get back and play defense. And it's an 11-point game. Paris. Nishida for three. It is 3 in a row. And just shooting his team right back into the game. He did have a game at the Asia Cup where he caught fire. So it's not altogether surprising. Here's Paris. Nice looking stroke. Kobe Paris. And takes it back to an 11-point lead. And this time Nishida does not get it to fall. So that puts a crimp in their plans. And come back, here's Paris again. Kai Taves, a little showtime in the middle. Back over to his teammate on the wing, and it drops for Kashima. And again, it's Hachimura. Well, this is promising. Look at the score. It was an old-fashioned blowout at halftime, and the Rising Stars have come back, rising to the occasion, cutting it back to a 6-point game. Although Matthew Wright stops the bleeding and puts the 2 up, or gets the 2. Adams chases it down. Hachimura going for the steal. Oh. Ravena with a nice little touch pass. Nishida. Oh, goodness me. Nice finish. Out of all the shots he's made in this quarter, and there have been a lot, that was the nicest. Oh. Oh, no. And the missed dunk for the B-League All-Stars.
Subseed number 030, Ravena, number 22, Ray Burks Jr.
Nishida. Well, he's almost single-handedly brought him back. There's Wright missing, and Kiefer Ravena almost turning it over, gets it over to 30. 30 Ravena. Oh, nobody picks up the big fella anyway, and he misses the layup. And let's see him take care of business here. He goes up and does indeed dunk it. And suddenly it's a 4-point game again. Well, I don't think this is going to be used as an instructional tape on how to play defense. But that is usually the case when it comes to all-star games. It's all about the O. Boy, Wright's got some skill, doesn't he? That was a sweet, sweet shot. That's all. Kai Taves missing just a little off target there. And More substitutions. So Nishida is going to go out. He's given his best, and he's got 13 points. This is Kai Taves. Bounce pass. Kai Taves gets the assist. Inoue goes up for the dunk. Probably, I think Bobby Ray Parks was made for this game. He knows how to have a good time more than anybody in an all-star game. There's Jordan Heading. Saw him make a few of those during the three-point shooting contest earlier today. And looking for a way back into the game, the B-League Rising Stars appealing for an unsportsmanlike. Watch this. That was definitely not an unsportsmanlike. And a three, back to a 6-point deficit. Well, Sato has been good from three-point range. Parks gets rid of it. Jawato back outside with a minute and a half remaining in the third quarter. 30 Ravena. Here's Parks. Yang chases it down, Heading with the no look. Jawato. Heading. And finally the Rising Star is able to get the basketball back. Saito, the three-point shooting contest winner earlier today, missing. And the lob. And Jawato, whether he didn't get his timing right on the jumper, he just can get up there. And look out! Oh, another missed dunk. And Yoshi, he's not going to live this down. He's had a couple of misses today. And Heading, his attempt rattles out. So, final 18 seconds. And let's see if we can see a little bit of zip, a little bit of pizzazz here at the end. A little bit of panache. Bobby Ray Parks. And he's left just enough time for co-flipping from midcourt. And that's how the third quarter ends. B-League All-Stars, B-League Asia All-Stars rather, leading it 86-80 over the B-League Rising Stars. 10 minutes remaining.
お連れ様とオールブラックのクールなニックコーデが今時でインスタ映え間違いなし。そして2組目の関東姉さんはカジュアルなデニムに赤の T シャツと推しチームのビブスを合わせたレイヤードスタイル、さらにヘアバンドでスポーツ要素も取り入れていて今回当選となりました。なんとこのドクトおしゃれで賞に選ばれた皆様には選手との記念撮影とドット ST で使えるスペシャルクーポンをプレゼント。以上、Bリーグ×ドット ST コラボ企画、自慢の観戦コードで推し選手を応援しようでした。
さあいよいよ最終クォーターに突入しますが、コートサイドにはサーディ・ラベナ選手をお迎えしています。サーディはアジア枠の選手としてパイオニアでもありますので、その辺のお話も伺っていきましょう。So Serdi, you're the one that opened the door for many others to follow to play in the B League. How does it feel as a pioneer to be playing with your brothers in this game?
Well, I mean, I think this is a testament, the All-Star game. First of all, I'd like to thank the B-League for making this possible. But, you know, I came here alone, a lone Filipino with Jae-min. And to see it right now with everybody here, I think it's just a testament to how amazing and what the B-League is doing for not just the Japanese players, but the Asians as well. Giving us this opportunity is such a big factor for us. I'm very happy to have it with my brothers, and I'm very happy to represent the country that I'm here, that I'm playing. Even though I'm far away from home, I'm still representing the flag and carrying it wherever I go.
For sure, for sure. まずこれは一つの証明だと思っています。で B リーグにも感謝をしなければならないなというふうに思っています。まずここの B リーグに来たのは私とヤン・ジェミン選手でしたけども、そこからどんどんと、その輪が広がっていき、そしていよいよこのオールスターのコートに立てているというところはやはり、B リーグが、日本のバスケットボールのみならず、アジア全体に対しても非常に考えてくださっていることの証明なんじゃないかなというふうに思うのと、あとは自分のね、やはり母国の常に、国旗を背負いながら、プレーしているという気持ちを改めてこの兄弟たちとプレーすることで強く感じています。じゃあ最後に時間限られているのでもう一つだけお聞きしますけれども、母国の皆さんにねメッセージをいただきましょう。So I know we only have a short time left, but could you say what's up to everybody watching this back home?
I just want to say hi to everyone who's watching this right now. We thank you so much for your support, and we hope you continue to support each and every single one of us and all our club teams. And we wish you guys a happy new year. Hope you're safe. And I'll see you guys wherever.
皆さん楽しんでくださってありがとう。それから各クラブへのサポート本当に感謝しています。新年もおめでとうございます。これからも応援よろしくお願いしますということでした。というわけで、フィリピンの至宝サディ・ラベナー選手にお話を伺ってきました。Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So that was Chris Sasaki again doing the interviewing, the B-League analyst of 30 Ravenna. And again, just talking about him being the first of many of the Filipinos that have come here, and talking about how he obviously enjoys representing his country. We've enjoyed watching 30 today show us some hops, throwing the ball off the backboard, going up for the dunk, and a couple of dunks in fact. So, trying to finish things off here, the B-League All-Stars. Their lead was whittled down to just several points, but they have reopened a 91-82 lead. Sato missing from a long way out. Now Slaughter has it. Parks into the corner, heading. Corner has not been kind to him today, neither in live action nor during the contest earlier. Ooh. Saito almost left without the basketball. Nice alley-oop pass, however, turned in by Kawamata. He knows the pass has been put on the platter when he sees it, and that one was. Parks shot that and knew it was in. He just kind of walked over to the right. I guess when you're a good shooter, you just know it. It feels good. So the ball goes behind him, goes off target. They've left the door open a little bit here. Under 7 minutes to go. It's a 10-point lead. And Kawamata passes it back outside. Three-pointer's good from Sato. I think that's his 4th of the day. It was indeed his 4th three-pointer. Here's Bobby Ray. So I guess kind of the unwritten rule of the All-Star game is defensively is that when you see a player that goes up and gives the vibe that he wants to try something spectacular, you just got to let him try it. Parks did not take advantage. Nevertheless, they ended up getting points. It's 96-87. So Nishida back in the game. Maybe he's got another run in him like we saw earlier. Here he is stepping back, and it's good. He did have that one game against Kazakhstan. I remember when he was 4-5 from three-point range. He was electric at the cup. And he's done it all today. And Nishida again pouring in the three-pointers and giving his team hope. Oh, that is a long three. Too long, in fact, for Jawato. Well, that was pretty much old school there. It's kind of like not your typical all-star play, but I guess you take the points. And Kobe Paris then goes to the other end and hits a three-pointer. So 5 minutes remaining in this clash between the Rising Stars and the B.LEAGUE Asia All-Stars. Wang knew what to do with that, and oh, we got a timeout. 10 points the advantage. And those are the leading scores for the Asia All-Stars. You can see Nishida has a game high for the Rising Stars, but for the B.LEAGUE Asia All-Stars, Wang has 12 points, and then Slaughter as well, and Kobe Paris. Surprisingly, it's because you can't think of that many of his baskets. I guess he's hit 4 threes quietly, if that is possible. So ask yourself as a fan, what is it that you want to see here over the final 4.5 minutes? You want to see some bump and grind defense? Probably not. You want to see some high-flying theatrics or some long three-pointers or maybe some long passes on the break. And I guess you probably want to see a close game if you're a neutral. There's Jawato. It's not too bad going off 1 foot at the stripe. three-pointer. Good for the Rising Stars. Okada. He's been pretty good tonight, Okada. Back to a 7-point game. Rising Stars haven't given up. Although they're not playing the D that they need to play. And can you believe it? They're going to give a 3-point play opportunity to Kiefer Ravena. Who wins in the one-on-one games between Kiefer and 30? That's what you got to ask yourself. I wonder if they're keeping score on those things.
And number 25, and checking in, number 11, Masuda Keisuke. And checking in for Angel Reserves number 5, Young Shannon.
So Kiefer Ravena and takes it back to 10 points, the advantage. Main event tomorrow, don't forget. We got the B-League All-Star game with the black taking on the white. Yuki Kawamura, who won the G-Shock Skills Contest. He's going to be in that one playing for the black team. So Japan International along with Seba Saiz, Ryusei Shinuyama, Jack Cooley, Keita Imamura, Yuma Fuji, Ryan Rossiter, Shinobu Hirao, Leo Vendram, Joshua Smith, Ko Kumagai, Uto Otsuka, and Naoki Uto. Hey, how about that? Going down for the flush. Long showing what he's all about, and they're going to reopen the big lead again. Right. Trying to do something a little fanciful there. And 30 Ravena. And then for the white tomorrow, it'll be Makoto Hijima, no introduction needed. Yuki Togasha, the same. As to Japan International's Josh Scott, the powerhouse of Utsunomiya Brex. Kosuke Kanemaru, Dwayne Evans of Hiroshima Dragonflies this year. Perrin Buford, been outstanding this season playing for Paul Henare of Shimane Susono Magic. Gavin Edwards, Ivy Schaffer, Narito Namizato, Takatoshi Furukawa, who we saw earlier today in the three-point shooting contest. Ryoma Hashimoto, also saw him in the three-point shooting contest. Masaya Karimata, Noboru Hasegawa, and Naoto Tsuji rounding out the team. So under 2 minutes remaining here, and it's going to be the B-League All-Stars that win this. It's all about making that scoreline look a little more respectable for the B-League Rising Stars, so I'm not sure they're overly concerned about that. Okada. Feed set. Missing again. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And that's exactly what he did. Third time's the charm. .30 out to Kiefer. Yang rebounds that miss. And they're definitely launching the threes. 30 with an attempt inside the arc there, right around the basket. And here, he elected not to go up for it anyway. Instead, that was the right decision, and makes it a 5-point game. Interesting, and now they get the steal. If this goes in, it gets interesting. Hachimura again, another three, and you can count it. It's a 2-point game, and all of a sudden, this lead doesn't look so safe, and you wonder if we might get a timeout. B-League All-Stars pass it around, and might we see some defense at long last? No, we don't. Not on that one. Wang makes it. Anyway, the rebound. Another three. Okada, nope. And Hachimura able to bat it back out to the perimeter. Anyway, for three. And again, another attempt. Oh, and that's how it's going to finish, folks. Yeah, they did make it interesting right at the end in terms of the final score, but the B.LEAGUE All-Stars, the B.LEAGUE Asia All-Stars win it 118-114 over the B.LEAGUE Rising Stars. So you see the quarter-by-quarter scoring, and the teams go and congratulate each other. Coach Sasa, the losing end. And the B.LEAGUE Asia All-Stars will be able to walk off the court with their heads held high, at least for the win. And again, this wraps up the day when we also saw the G-Shock Skills Challenge, the three-point shooting contest, and the dunking contest. Toe flipping winning the dunking contest. Takumi Saito winning the three-point shooting contest. And the exciting star, rising star, but also already in the All-Star game, Yuki Kawamura winning the G-Shock Challenge. So I'm sure that you go to the social media page of Bobby Ray Parks and you'll be able to see that photo that he just took.
Step up, please. Thank you very much. First of all, what a high-scoring game. How much fun did you have today?
It was great. It was a uncommon situation. We played together. We came from a different country, but it was really an honor to play with my friends.
すごく楽しい試合だったと、みんな違うチームで、戦っている選手たち、そして違う国々を代表しているけど、今日は本当にみんなと一緒にプレーができて楽しかったと、言っています。Both teams attempted 136 threes. So, what do you think about that?
I mean, I feel a little sorry to the fans because we didn't play like with the intense, but I hope like you guys enjoyed today's game.
今日の試合、両チーム合わせてなんと136本のスリーがアテンプトされたんですけど、そのことに関しては、ちょっとそこまで真剣な勝負ではなかったことは申し訳ないけど楽しんでもらえたかなというふうに言っていますね。Finally, can I get a message for your Brex fans?
I always appreciate you guys supporting. It's really great for me, and rest of the season I will do my best trying to keep playing hard. So please keep supporting me. Thank you.
宇都宮ブレックスファンの皆さん、いつも応援ありがとうと、後半戦も頑張りますので引き続き応援お願いしますということでした。ヤン・ジャミー選手でした。続きましてアジアオールスターからキーファー・ラベナ選手です。キーファー・ラベナ、everyone. So, Kiefer, this almost felt like, especially in the first half, it felt like either a three-point contest, a dunk contest, or a dance contest, thanks to Brandon Jawato. What did you think? How much fun did you have?
I had so much fun tonight. Hopefully everybody who watched really enjoyed. We thank the B-League for allowing us to come together, and you'll see more of Brandon Jawato's dance moves the rest of the season. So hopefully you guys enjoy.
今日は特に前半はスリーポイントあるいはダンクコンテストもしくはブランドン・ジャワート選手のダンスコンテストだったみたいじゃないですかというふうに聞いたんですけど、本当に今日は楽しかったし、B リーグに感謝していると、そして今後もブランドン・ジャワートのダンスムーブに期待しているということでした。
That would be good to have the dance contest, I have to say.
And Kiefer, finally a message to your Shiga Lakes fans.
To all the Shiga Lakes boosters and all the fans of the B-League, I would like to thank you for supporting us and allowing us to showcase our talent here in the Rising Stars game. For Korea, Indonesia, and China, and especially the Philippines, I would like to say thank you to the Philippine Embassy, visitors who came out to watch us and play. So thank you very much, B-League, and hopefully you guys have a happy new year.
Thank you. シガレックスのブースターの皆さん、B リーグのファンの皆さん、本当にありがとうございますと、そして B リーグがこういう機会を作ってくれてありがとうございますと、韓国の選手、インドネシアの選手、フィリピンの選手、中国の選手を代表できて本当に嬉しいというふうに言っています。Kiefer Ravenna, thank you so much. はい、続きまして、負けてはしまいましたがライジングスターズのキャプテンのコー・フリッピン選手お願いします。So Ko, not the result you were hoping for, but how much fun did you have today?
今日超楽しかったです。
超楽しかった。でもやっぱり勝ちたかったですか？
I mean, we did want to win, but you can't always win everything, so.
確かにね、全ては勝てないということ、当然勝ちたかったけど全ては勝てないということでしたね。今日はダンクコンテストで見事チャンピオンになりました。チャンピオン、I think in this game you attempted 4 or 5 dunks. So again, you were trying to put on another show. Tell us about that.
I mean, this event is more for the fans, so I just tried to come out and give them what they want. So that's all.
はい、今日はねダンクコンテストチャンピオンにもなって、そしてこの試合でも、4回か5回ぐらいねダンクをアテンプトして、確か 2,3 本決めましたけど、もう本当この試合は、皆さんファンの皆さんのためなので、皆さん楽しんでくれればそれでハッピーですというふうに言っています。Ko Flippin, thank you so much.
ありがとうございました。
I think he said it right. It's for the fans.
シガレックスの川又光也選手お願いします。
Obviously. And Kawamata comes out, easily recognizable, number 99.
川又選手、今日はもう入場シーンの時からノリノリでしたけど、いかがでしたか？
そうですね、若手なので、その B リーグの皆さんに向けて楽しくしようと思って、はっちゃけてやりました。楽しんでもらえたらよかったです、あれは。
やはり、川又選手の持ち味はダンクとダンスなんですね。
そうですね、ダンスが持ち味の一つ、そっちがほぼメインと言っても過言ではないような、そうですね。
So Kawamata saying, joking around, he's younger than the other players.
最後にシガレックスのブースターファンの皆さんにメッセージお願いします。
本日はこの、茨城まで遠い中ありがとうございました。B リーグのファンの皆さんも応援ありがとうございました。今後とも応援よろしくお願いします。ありがとうございました。
はい、ライジングスターズの川又光也選手でした。以上、選手インタビューでした。Back to you 中田さん。
Alright, thank you. ありがとうございました。さあ、ドット SC U リーグオールスターゲーム2013 in MITO いよいよDay1フィナーレです。本日素晴らしいプレーを見せてくれた B リーグ Asia
So I'm not sure exactly why he said that, but he's 24 years of age. And in any event, all smiles as the players wrap things up here on court. No doubt thinking maybe go home, get something to eat before they hit the sack. Come back for tomorrow's showpiece event. Be able to watch the B-League All-Star Game. Kawamata also was talking about the dunk being the best play, and thanks to everybody for coming to MITO. Now the players will take a walk around just to wave to the fans, and the B-League wraps up day number 1 of the 2023 B-League All-Star Game festivities. So we saw a G-Shock skills challenge. We saw a three-point shooting contest, and we saw a dunking contest, and we've now just watched the B.LEAGUE Asia Rising Star game. And plenty to digest after that. Certainly Coach Flippin, we've had it reinforced that he knows how to leave his feet, get up off the ground and fly like a bird, sting like a bee with his dunks. Saw Yudai Nishida, even though he was on the losing end there, he can really shoot the basketball, can he? Nishida finished with 18 points. Okada, 26. That's correct. He was terrific. 30 Ravena. Had two of the better dunks in that game. Jordan Heading came out, and Bobby Ray Parks. I thought Bobby Ray Parks was the star of that game. Just his whole like his humor, his play, very relaxed.
放送席、中津さん、コーチサイドにはゲームを終えたばかりの京都ハナリーズマシー・ライト選手をお迎えしています。本当にね、今準備している間にもすごい楽しかったって言ってくれたんですけども、どんなところね楽しめたのかまずは伺っていきたいと思います。You were just mentioning you had fun. Tell us more. What was so fun to be playing in this All-Star game?
Oh man, it was a great time. Just seeing the fans, especially the young fans. I like seeing the little kids enjoy the game because it reminds me of when I was that age. Watching NBA or any kind of basketball for that matter. Just dreaming one day I'll be able to play in some kind of all-star festivities. And my first year in the B.LEAGUE has been great so far. And to be mentioned in one of the all-stars is a great honor for me, and I don't take that for granted.
いや本当に素晴らしい時間でしたね。この環境の中でプレーすることは大きな喜びでした。特にファンの皆さんの前でプレーできたことはすごく良かったんですけども、若い世代ですね。自分もかつてNBA であったりどんなバスケットボールでもそうですけども、そういったゲームを見る中でいつかああいう風になりたいと思い描きながら、プレーしてきました。そういった意味でこのファンの皆さんの前でしっかりとパフォーマンスできたのは本当に喜ばしいことだったという風に思います。あとね、チームの雰囲気も最高でしたよね。Your whole team had chemistry from the get-go. You guys were having fun. Layup lines turning into dunk contests. Tell us more about that.
Most of us are familiar with each other. I think the majority of the team was Filipino. But it was good to meet a couple of the other guys, the captain of the team, the Koreans, and the Chinese player on our team. We all had just natural chemistry, and it's easy to have chemistry with great players. So it was very easy for us to mold into a team, and we just wanted to give the fans something to cheer about today.
まず大半の選手がフィリピン出身ということでね、そこのケミストリーの構築というのは決して難しくはありませんでしたけども、ヤン・ジェミン選手やワン選手、他の国々からの選手たちも、混ざってですね、そういった雰囲気を作れたのはすごく良かったと思います。そして、素晴らしい選手たちと一緒にプレーするということで、そういったことも達成できたんじゃないかなというふうに思いますね。はい。There's so many things I wanna ask you. A lot of things are going through my mind, but they just told me one more comment. So everybody back in the Philippines, watch this game. I watched you. You showed off your finesse, your skills. Shout out to your fans back home.
Shout out to the Filipino fans. You guys already know we love you. We do this for you. We continue to try to strive to make the game more global for Filipinos. And we just hope that you enjoyed the show. And it's an honor to play for you guys. Thank you.
皆さんのためにプレーすることは私の誇りであります。本当に、皆さんに、愛を、届けたいと思います。そして、本当にこの場に立てたことを、光栄に思います。どんどんこのフィリピンの、皆さんを代表してですね、文化を押し上げていけるようにこれからも、献身的に取り組んでいきたいと思います。ありがとうございました。
So that was Matthew Wright, the point guard.
Good job, man.
Canada-born. Filipino, plays for Philippines national team, and hard to believe he's already 31, be 32 in July. He certainly looks a lot younger than that, and kind of wonder if he might have a chance to play for Philippines at the FIBA Basketball World Cup. He's played for the national team before, and seems like he's only an asset, averaging 11.3 points, 3.6 assists per game this season for his club team, which is Kyoto Hanneries. Well, the fans that came out to watch tonight got to see some of this. Got to see a lot of Filipino stuff, actually. A lot of Filipinos in this game. So Bobby Ray Parks, Matthew Wright, the brothers, the Ravenas. And they also saw some good play from the Rising Stars. None more so than Taiki Okada, who was terrific from the Sendai 86ers, but also, as you can see there, Takuma Sato. Jordan Heading showing that it's not just about the three-point shooting for him. He comes out and buries it. Jawado, he's got the dance moves, and he's also... yeah, he definitely works on his celebrations, doesn't he, after made baskets. So Jawado, while we saw the dunk, we also saw the three-point shot. And Okada was certainly leaving his marker down. Yoshi. Oh, he is not going to live that down, is he? Look at Ko flipping. That was the first time I'd seen him kind of turn around, but he followed it up and got the basket anyway. And then Yoshi just wanted to let everybody know he could dunk it. So the next position went down and dunked. Yoshida. Really exciting player, I think, Yoshida. Yudai Nishida. I was impressed by 30's ability to get up and dunk it a couple of different ways. That was a high water mark there for flipping during the game, the dunking contest. Look at this. This is 30 Ravena. He throws it off the backboard, and not only does he dunk it, he catches it with both hands and dunks it. Why wasn't that man in the dunking contest? But you heard the on-court interviews talking about the big number of three-pointers, and definitely there were a lot attempted in this game. So there were 73 that were attempted by the Rising Stars and 64 by the B.LEAGUE All-Stars. And Nishida was the pick, really, for me. Oh, Okada, those two guys really knocked him down. Nishida was 4 of 8 from deep. Okada was 8 of 16 from long range. And Hachimura and Saito and Bobby Ray Parks fully embracing the game today. We got to the second half, and Heading picked up where he left off in the first. Hit some more threes. Sato came out, stroked one. I'll tell you, if your name was Sato or Saito, you made three-pointers today. That was the case. Anyway, excuse me, that was Kawamata going in for the basket. Sato was 4 of 8 from three-point range today. And Bobby Ray Parks just wanted to try a dunk. Well, you can't always have what you want. And Jawato, the man with the celebrations, had a lot to celebrate today. Had a nice game. finished with 10 points. And Okada continued to pour him in from deep. That's a nice assist by 30 Ravena. So that's how it ended up. 114 for the Rising Stars, 118 for the B.LEAGUE Asia All-Stars, who shot 35.9% from deep, a much better percentage. They had 11 more threes to drop today than the Rising Stars, who were 22 of 72. One more make inside the arc, a little bit better percentage for the Rising Stars. 24-34, whereas 23 of 38, 60.5% for the Asia All-Stars, and just 3 free throws attempted on the day. You don't see too many free throws usually in All-Star games. $65 points from the bench, whatever. Matthew Wright. And on-court photos after the game for Matthew Wright. Oh. I'm not sure if that's his wife and son. I think it is. I guess he's crying. Matthew Wright was not named MVP or something. Maybe he's just a little bit nervous, but who knows? Maybe he'll be a star one day himself. Okada with the 26 points. Kai Taves had the 8 assists and 18 points for Wang. And you had Matthew Wright with the 9 rebounds, so the 8 rebounds for Kai Taves. And then Saito had the 5 assists, and 30 Ravena had 5 assists as well for the B.LEAGUE Asia All-Stars.